Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Randy, Ragamuffinpiper. This is a positive anticipation video. Gonna see if we get some internet back today, so hang with me. We'll give it a talk and I'll tell you all about it. And my corncob pipe maybe too. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. This is Randy, the Ragamuffinpiper. Got high hopes for today. Recording this in anticipation of everything going well. We're out here at the 100-acre woods, just at the entrance of it. I'll show you here after a little bit. Got my Missouri meerschaum corncob out, and my forever stem. I'll get you a close-up of that, I guess. The corncob has been around for a while. It's well used. It's living proof that they'll last you for years and years and years if you take halfway good care of them. And that's about all I do, is take halfway good care of them. I get out in the wintertime with them quite a bit, you know. That's probably the hardest thing on them. You know, you're getting out in the snow and the humidity and all that. It's probably aged them a little bit, you know. It's made the stem loose a few times. I've put them back together. And I've got a little 6mm filter in here. I think I have a video that shows you how to do that if you're interested. Maybe I'll put that at the end of this video, so it's just a reminder of how you can get a 6mm filter to work with a forever stem without modifying the stem. I'd rather modify a $12 corncob pipe than a $20 plus acrylic stem. So yeah, we're anticipating some internet repairs. Let's see if I can get this lit. And I'm sitting here in great anticipation. Got my Folgers coffee and just thought I would take a few minutes to gab with you. Oh, what's inside, you say? Well, that's some Trout stream, Papa Bear. I think often on some of these blends, I know I'm impatient. You know, I get them out, I want to enjoy them. I think some of them would really benefit from some drying time. They're just not quite dry yet. If you keep them jarred up, you know, they last with that moisture a long time. And not only can it make them harder to light, once you get them lit, they're good, but it can also make them smoke a little too hot. They can antagonize your mouth a little more. They make goop in your bowl. As I'm saying this, I did not dry this out. I usually don't, because I'm impatient of, oh yeah, a pipe would be nice right now. Poof, I don't want to wait 20 minutes. Now, I've talked about this before. I have used the microwave and zapped it on a paper plate for about 9 or 10 seconds. And the Sunset Rum, boy, it really comes to life when you do that. So, anyhow, something kind of funny happened this morning. It's funny because it turned out good. If it had turned out the other way, I wouldn't be talking about it because I probably wouldn't be able to talk. So we've had our share of hornets this late summer. Not in the middle of summer, but as the summer got later and later, the hornets around the house, not out here in the 100-acre woods, but they've been bad for normal. For what we normally have, they've been a bit intrusive. I found a ground hornet nest about 30 yards out from the porch, and that's probably feeding a lot of them. And I have played Mr. Wizard trying to kill those things off for about a month. They keep coming back, the little dirty birds. But I'm going to tell you a little story, and it's funny, like I said, now that it's over. And some of you might be a little squeamish when I tell you this, because that's kind of the way it is. But I didn't really react. It's just like, what in the world is this, you know? So I was on the porch. I was enjoying my morning pipe. And I had my coffee cup sitting at the table there. And I was watching some of you on YouTube. Just catching up on some videos. I got to the end of my pipe, and I took my cup, and I'll take a little finish off my coffee. It's almost gone. Took a big swig of my coffee, and I felt something in my mouth. You know, sometimes you get a tree leaf or something get in your cup, and you're like, oh my goodness. So I spit it back in the cup real quick, and there in the cup was one of them hornets swimming around. I hadn't seen it, but one of them hornets had got in my cup of coffee and was in there swimming around trying to get out, and I drank them. I could feel them in my mouth. I'm like, well, I thought it was a leaf, you know. I spit it back out, and I looked in there, and I just looked at it for a second like, this would have been bad. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have been talking. I don't know why it didn't sting me. It might have been a male, and I've heard the males don't sting, you know, and we've had a lot of them around and not got any bee sting, and we haven't got any stings out of them, so. But they're sure annoying. So that's my story today. I had a hornet in my cup of coffee, and he tried to take his share, and I showed him who was boss. And then I spit him out forthwith. That might have been one of the more dangerous things I've ever put in my mouth. But if you haven't got a corn cob, they are a good smoking pipe. You know, they're not expensive. You can afford to get a couple of them. You don't need a forever stem. I like it because it looks a little nicer, and it doesn't chew up like normally corn cobs come with the plastic stem on them, you know, and they just don't feel as nice in your mouth. Now, I know Missouri Meerschaum now and Eddie from the Pipe Nook, they're carrying some that come with a acrylic stem, and that's great. That's the way they should come. But I'm sure it drives the price of the pipe up, so, you know, they're trying to keep the prices low, and so you can get it with the plastic stem that comes with them. They're just as good. They work good. Great for working out in the yard, going fishing, hunting, trail riding. They're good for that. Well, that's about it for today. We're going to see if we can get some things fixed around here, and if you see this video, you'll know that it got repaired. Of course, if you don't see this video, I don't know how you'll know it didn't get repaired, but I'll know. Just good to spend some time with you out here and You know, the weather's getting ready to change. We're going to get some pretty good rain, which we could use. But it will alter the fall duties here shortly. That's for sure. So it's time for me to get up and get back to some chores. I got to clean out some rain gutters because I don't want them running over. Just like the rest of you, it never ends. Never ends. But it's been good to join you for a few minutes and having a laugh. And hey, don't put hornets in your coffee, all right? And if you do, don't drink it. This is Randy, Ragamuffinpiper. I'm glad you joined me. I hope you'll like this video. Help me out a little bit. And not one to beg for that kind of stuff. I just hope you enjoy them. So it's been good to join you for a few minutes. Make it the best day yet, would you? It isn't always easy, is it? Everything seems to be frustrating. I've had my share the last week or two. So somebody else's turn. It doesn't work that way, does it? All right. Till the next time, make it a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.